spend the day with me. Who am I? That's a great question.
Ohgeemanii, a creative from NYC. I make coffee, design, and direct. But most importantly, I bet on myself and I hope to inspire you to do the same. My real passion, film. But until I can make that my career, I create content using things that I love. Writing isn't something I just do. It's where I feel the most me. It's how I process life, tell stories, and dream bigger.
You have learned a little bit about me. Babe, we're here because this is my second time being unemployed in 1 year. And we haven't even made it through April, babe. Damn! But we're starting this YouTube journey just to document exactly where I'm going and how I'm gonna get there. Just because in reality, like, this ain't happening for no reason, okay?
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You got a dream, you gotta protect it.
It happened for no reason. So in order to like keep that mind and keep my spirit up, number one thing that I'm doing is working out.
Yeah. Now let's pick up the pace. Come on, people, work with me.
How vlogging can be so cringe sometimes. Like, look at me holding my arm up in the middle of public, and the only reason why I'm doing it is because I saw this video that was basically saying like vlogging is cringe. So when it's cringe, baby, I know I'm doing it right. Now,
Go for it.
okay? I know I'm doing it right.
So we're going for a walk in Harlem with my friend Jordan, and I'm going to interview her and ask a few questions about what it's like being a creative in NYC.
So I'm born and raised in Manhattan, but I moved to Harlem when I was about like 7. I am not, well, I wouldn't I won't say I wouldn't identify. People wouldn't identify me as a Harlem girl.
What you got?
But I just think there's so much beauty and spirit in Harlem that like I'm just so grateful to even have my childhood be here. It's because it's like so much art. Like, granted, don't get me wrong, I think that a lot of Harlem kind of gets, misconstrued, and I honestly think that it's misconstrued because it needed to look that way so the gentrification could come in. I said what I said.
What are you doing? Remodeling. The base has been here for like 100 years. Yeah, well, me and the new roommates want to do some remodeling. What about us that's been living here our whole lives? Do you want to cough up some money to stop us, or?
I think they made Harlem look like it was so much worse than it actually was, just so that they could bring gentrification in. And if I'm being quite honest, there was already a community and love in the hood. We just needed money so that the infrastructure could match the community and love in the hood. But gentrification seems to be the only way you could get that, and that's the sad part.
Hello people, it's Ohgeemanii, aka Imani, with the one and only Jordan, owner and CEO of J-Val. J-Val is a couture brand designed for each garment to perfectly fit and empower you. And yes, couture, one of a kind, handmade by Jordan.
Yeah!
Hey guys.
So we're going through a walk on Harlem, and I want to just talk to my friends who are creatives, because life in New York City and growing up in New York City is not for the weak, especially if you are a creative.
Come on, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it.
And that's what we're going to do right now.
You want something, go get it. Period.
Stop and smell the phone.
New York City has provided so much inspiration, but it also has provided pressure. Like, I think you kind of need the balance of both in order to reach the peak that you're seeking. You know what I mean? Like, we want to be inspired enough to be able to create our art. We want to use these things because the inspiration could make your art deeper.
Right.
But in reality, you need that pressure to feel like your art is what it needs to be, or that you need to do this art because it's life or death. You know what I mean?
And at the same time, like, let's be for real. Like, none of us grow without pressure.
No.
If you're comfortable,
Diamonds, baby.
What?
Diamonds, baby.
What did she say?
Diamonds.
Baby.
Diamonds are a girl best
Oh, we
friend. No,
we
sorry.
went two different ways.
Forever.
The pressure,
is the pressure has its purpose. You know
No.
what I mean? And no one has ever grown in comfort.
No.
No one
You
has
have
ever
to
grown
be
in
comfortable with being uncomfortable in order to achieve the art that you want to achieve.
And see who you are
As a being.
See what you're made of.
Thank you.
Exactly. A skilled sailor is not created in still waters.
Ooh, clock it.
If you're chilling and you're just, like in a canoe and the waters are chill, you know what I mean? You got a nice breeze similar today, you're fine, you're chilling. What are you learning? You know what I mean? But when them ebb and flow,
Bitch, we rockin'.
baby. that's where that balance comes in. That's where that self-determination and discipline come in. And that's where you grow. That intersection between I don't know and this is hard. That's where the growth occurs.
Clock it.